From Tennessee, Chattanooga to Mississippi State, 10 straight games. Coach Gene Stallings Crimson Tide marched through the 1994 schedule. And this 94 Tide won every single one of them. On November 19th, the Tide went after number 11 against arch-rival Auburn. The Tigers were 9-0-1. Fans, players, coaches, they all knew this was going to be a big one. More than 80,000 fans jammed their way into Birmingham, some of them in the 700 or so RVs outside the stadium. Inside Legion Field, Bama players warmed up for this one on a beautiful fall afternoon. Clear skies, temperature at 72 degrees, winds from the south at 8 to 10 miles an hour. For head coach Stallings, his 5th meeting with Auburn. He was 3-1 against the Tigers coming in. His Tide had already wrapped up the Western Division Championship of the Southeastern Conference and a 3rd straight trip to the SEC Championship game. Now it was Auburn, the state championship, the battle for bragging rights. Finally, about 2:30 in the afternoon, a deafening roar as the Tide hit the field. The Alabama Sports Network presents Perfect, your video scrapbook of memories from the game. With all the action, here's the voice of the Tide, Eli Gold, along with Doug Layton and Jerry Duncan.
Maybe call it loud so we can all hear. Heads. You said heads. All right, it's tails. I will defer.
Alabama will defer for the second half.
Here comes Watts approaching the football, and this one is underway. It'll be a short kick, end over end, taken by one of the up men. It is fielded by Royman Malcolm. He'll come to the near side, gets outside at about the 25-yard line. Sam Shade will run him down there. Fuller, the tight end. Gosha is in for Sanders. Backs are in the eye on the 2nd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his pass deflected in the air. It comes down and is not intercepted, but nearly was by Alabama.
Alabama stopped him 2 yards shy. He's got a punt.
Terry Daniel with Bama coming for the block. Here they come outside, and Daniel gets it away. Deshae Townsend backpedals to the 21. A good kick. Townsend goes right, gets mowed under by a tackler and a teammate, and they'll give Brian Brinsford, who is the snapper on long punt situations, the tackle. Backs are in the eye. Lynch ahead of Sherman Williams. The quarterback under center, John Causey, is Jay Barker. Unbalanced line for Bama on the 1st and 10. Pitch back Williams. Nice block. He's loose at the 25, 30. One man to beat. Cuts inside. He's spun around and gets out to the 47-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the 50. Lynch and Williams are split. Wide out to the near side. Bama going with a couple of tight ends. Rutledge and Hape on the left. Here now is Barker to pitch it back. With blocking. Here's Lynch. Big hole. 40, 35, 30. Cuts inside. Down to the 25-yard line. Anthony Harris there along with Brian Robinson to make the stop. Working straight on in the middle. The snap and spotter there. And the kick by Proctor is up and no good. It misses off to the right side. Proctor, who is 6 of 6 from that range, misfires in a 37-yard field goal, and Alabama, although they move the ball well, come up empty on their first possession. With the backs in the eye, it's a 2nd and 10 now from their own 41-yard line. Pitch back to Davis, big blocking. He is hit by Rogers, fumbles the ball, and it's covered by Alabama. It's covered by Sam Shade as Michael Rogers causes the 2nd fumble of the year that he's been responsible for, as Stephen Davis just lets loose of it on a major league hit by Rogers. Looking at a 3rd and 7 now from the 44. Backs are in the eye. Barker is under Causey. Jay to throw. Steps back, has time. Fires it complete across the middle. First down to the 33 as Curtis Brown makes the grab, beating Brian Robinson to first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, Barker Jay steps back, has protection, throws in the left flat, complete. Lynch breaks the tackle, 30, 25, on his feet, 20. First down, Alabama to the 19-yard line. Tarrant Lynch, after catching that flare pass in the left flat, just breaks a tackle, finally put down by Mostella after a pickup of 12 and a first down. Ed Sissom is in as the fullback, gets the handoff up the middle, breaks a tackle inside the 15 to the 13. Robinson on the stop of Ed Sissom, only his third carry of the year, Dougie Doo, for the young man from Atala, Alabama. Jay on the give, Williams cuts left to the 10, forward to the 7, loose to the end zone, touchdown Alabama, a 13-yard touchdown run by Sherman Williams as the Tide takes advantage of a Stephen Davis fumble and marches it on in to the first score of the afternoon for Sherman Williams. That will be his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. Now to attempt his 95th consecutive extra point, Michael Proctor. The kick is up and the kick is good. Auburn has yet to cross midfield against the Tide this afternoon with 2:31 to go in the opening quarter. Backs are in the eye. Frazier ahead of Davis. Here now the delay give to Davis. Angles left, gets hit by Gaston and Townsend, who comes stumping up, and they take it away at the short side of the field. A pickup of a yard, that's all. Took away the corner from Davis. It is 2nd down and 9. Here comes the snap and the poop away by Daniel. Townsend goes back to the 23-yard line. Deshae's got it there. On the reverse, here's Johnson to the far side. Great block. He gets outside. No, gets tripped up at the 30 on a big play by Chris Schelling, the special teams man. Barker under center. Clock is at 5 seconds. Jay steps back. He'll survey things. He pumps and fires. Wide open, Malone to the 50. He's in Auburn territory. He breaks one man to 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Alabama! A 74-yard strike from Jay Barker to Todrick Malone. He beat Chris Schelling near midfield and never stopped running until he found the Bama fans cheering in the end zone. 13-0, Alabama.
The touchdown play, both receivers on the same side, and the middle was kind of soft, and Jay, he read the blitz kind of good, and Jay just threw a nice pass, and I just broke a tackle, and hey, I said, wasn't nobody going to catch me.
The extra point by Proctor, and as the first quarter ends, it is Alabama 14, the Auburn Tigers nothing. Set to begin the second quarter. Bama will be kicking it right to left. Again, Bailey to the near side, Gosha to the far side to field it for Auburn. This kick is going to be going well through the end zone. My goodness. He kicked that one all the way out towards Graymont Avenue. Frazier is ahead of Davis in the eye. Auburn's never gotten into Bama field position today. On play action, Nix to throw. He's got Bailey at the 40, 45, taken down by Townsend at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 now from their own 47-yard line. Here's Nix on the pitch back to Davis. He'll come to the near side. Gets no blocking help. Runs up the back of a tackler in the person of Shannon Brown, who gets credit for the tackle. Help from Tommy Johnson. There's no gain for Auburn. Now to punt with a high snap. Daniels gets it away. Fair catch, says Townsend. Had a little trouble with it in the high sky and no clouds, and he'll take the fair catch at the 13-yard line. So it's 2nd and 9 now from Bama's own 14. On the pitch back, here is the reverse to Chad Key.
No.
Nearly fumbles the ball, goes into the end zone, passes it back to Barker. Barker's going to take the reception and go out of bounds at the 24-yard line for a first down. How about that? From their own 24, here's Barker. On the fake, he'll give the fullback draw. Lynch bounces off a man to the 30, on his feet to the 34-yard line. Barker again throws everybody with a quick pump fake. Finally, Miska and Alvis recovered. Lynch bounced off a couple of men and rumbled out to about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from their own 37. Handoff. Sherman Williams, big hole. He's to midfield, into Auburn territory, to the 49. That, folks, was a routine dive play that goes for 14 yards.
They started this drive, remember, at their own 13.
Dennis Riddle checks in behind Lynch in the eye. Key is wide to the far side. To the near side, Marcel West on the 1st and 10 from the 49. Parker to throw, looking for West behind the defense. He's got it, 10-5, touchdown, Alabama! A 49-yard touchdown straight from Jay Barker to Marcel West out of Niceville, Florida. And folks, you won't believe what's going on in the coach's booth next to us. High fives and grown men just dancing on their chairs as Alabama leads by a score of 20-0.
You know, we knew they played a lot of single coverage. They liked to force the safety up and try and stop the run. So we knew that we had man coverage, and you know, we could beat them on the post or 9 route. And Todrick Malone and Marcel West did an outstanding job on running some good routes, and Jay did an outstanding job on throwing the football.
The extra point by Michael Proctor is up and good. And with 10:25 to go in the first half, Alabama leads 21-0. William Watts will kick it into the end zone over the head of Bailey, who will make the grab 9.5 yards deep and will certainly down it there for the touchback. And Bama will be going to work 1st and 10. Jimmy Auburn will be going to work 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Backs in the eye. Pitch back to Davis. Goes outside. Bama's defense is there. No gain. Shannon Brown turned the play in, allowing Jeffries and Parker to make the tackle. No gain for Stephen Davis. 3rd and 9 from his own 21. Nix under pressure. He is going down. Matt Parker came shooting the gap along with Damian Jeffries, and Jeffries is the man to get there. Darrell Blackburn also. Everybody just flooded right through. Here now, 1st and 10 Auburn from their own 19. Bama brings Jeffries and Brown back into the lineup. Going with that strong front. Cheating up a bit. Here comes Jeffries. He'll rush Nix. He'll throw the ball away. Tommy Johnson tried for an intercept, but he would have been out of bounds. And Thomas Bailey, the intended receiver, was still running his route. But with Damian on top of him, Nix just had to unload for dear life. Here now, 2nd and 10 from their own 19. Working off the near hash mark. Backs are in the eye. Frazier ahead of Davis. Davis gets the handoff. He's across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Frazier just got picked off with Royal and Rogers there in to make the stop on the unexpected Stephen Davis. Here's a 3rd and 11 from the 30. Out of the shotgun off the near hash mark, Nix to throw again. He'll air this one long up the far sidelines, and again, he had to hustle the pass, and a miscommunication with Sanders, who was breaking long, while Nix threw the ball as though a square out were expected for a 1st down. It's incomplete. Quick look at the numbers. Team rushing for Bama, 112. For Auburn, 24. Team passing for Bama, 157. For Auburn, 50. All right, deep man now for the Auburn Tigers is Bailey. Deal will get this high riser away. Clock is to 3 seconds. 2. The ball will bounce, take a high hit as the clock now reads zeros, and the half has come to a close. And what a first half it has been for the Alabama Crimson Tide, erupting for 3 first-half touchdowns. And as we reach intermission, it is Alabama 21, the Auburn Tigers nothing. Marcel West, Sherman Williams, and Todrick Malone are deep for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Matt Hawkins will be handling the kickoff chores for the Auburn Tigers as he'll boot it right to left. And the Crimson Tide's Marcel West has it at the 2. Up the near side across the numbers to the 20. High steps 25-30. Down the right sideline. Gets around the man out to the 41-yard line. Marcel West finally put away by the kicker himself, Matt Hawkins, and a super return for the young man from Niceville, Florida. First and 10 from that point now. Jay Barker is the quarterback with Tarrant Lynch in the eye ahead of Sherman Williams. Sherman gets the handoff to the 45. Midfield in Auburn territory. Buries his helmet into the gut of the defender. And down to the 42 before Brian Robinson finally gets him down. A 20-yard pickup for little number 20, Sherman Williams. At 5'10", 186, ran like a big man. Curtis Brown wide right to the left side. Marcel West on the 2nd and 6 now from the Auburn 38. Pitch back to Sherman Williams as he checks back into the lineup. A hard hit takes him down to the 32. First down yardage before Miska and Schelling make the stop. And Sherman Williams now at 102 yards. 3rd and 10 from the 31. Bama is 2 of 7 in third down conversions. Backs are in the eye. Unbalanced line off the near hash mark. Barker to drop back and look. He looks. Everybody's covered. He'll roll and find the safety valve. It's complete to Hape. First down. Patrick Hape down to the 18-yard line. Everybody was covered, and Hape then broke off his pattern, Jerry, and came back to help out his quarterback.
All kinds of time, Eli. That's the key to it. He had plenty of time.
Now Lynch and Riddle are in the eye. 3rd and 12 from the Auburn 19. Barker looks to throw, steps back under pressure. He loses the football as he is throwing it. It is loose, it is battled for, and it is being covered by Auburn. It'll be an Alabama fumble, the 21st of the year, and Mike Pelton, the defensive tackle from Goshen, Alabama, will cover the turnover. Bama with a 4-3 defensive look. Pitch back to Davis. Bama blitzes. They overrun the play. Into the backfield. Secondary. Davis on the move out near midfield to the 47-yard line. That time it was Sam Shade finally chasing down the runaway Davis. His first significant carry of the year, and Bama overran the play on the blitz. On a 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line out of the shotgun. Nix to throw. Under pressure, it's a screen. It's out on the right side. Complete to the 30, 25, forward to the 20-yard line. Fred Beasley on the first down reception on a screen pass on a gutsy 3rd and 10 call. On a 2nd and goal from the 5, Nix rolls right. Nix has time. He'll throw. It is knocked away and nearly intercepted. Great effort by Alabama, with effort on the part of Tommy Johnson. Sam Shade was there. The Tide also had Terrell Buckner, the sophomore from Denison, Texas, all there defending. Big play, 4th and goal. Nix keeps it. Flag on the play. Touchdown Auburn. Flag on the play as Nix will follow his center, Shannon Rubik, in for the touchdown. But the flag on Alabama.
12
men on the
field for Alabama.
Illegal substitution. 12 men on the field. The indication from Bill Goss, the referee. He is 38 of 41 in extra points this year, so they're not totally automatic. This kick is on the way, and this one is good. So with 5:03 to go in the 3rd, the Auburn Tigers use 13 plays and get on the board. Here comes Hawkins to address the football. He will kick it all the way. He'll just boot it with nothing fancy, and it'll be sailing out of the end zone for the touchback. So the Crimson Tide will go to work. 1st and 10 now from the 20-yard line. Here now, Marcel West comes to the near side. Chad Key wide to the far side on the 2nd and 8 from their own 22-yard line. Again, Lynch and Williams in the eye. Handoff Sherman. Sees a hole. Slants left 30, 35. First down, 37-yard line. And gets snowed under at the 38 by Brian Robinson and Ken Alvis. Big hold set up by Harville and Causey. Belser as well in a 15-yard scamper. Bama 5 of 11 in third down conversions, looking at a 3rd and 7 now from the Auburn 35. Out of the shotgun, Barker under pressure, throws it low but complete at the 25 to Curtis Brown. And what a beautiful thread-the-needle pass. Chris Schelling was right there. He had not a chance, kind of like the play Townsend had to watch earlier.
That's right.
He couldn't make a play on Auburn. Same thing there, a great pass by Barker. 1st and 10, Alabama from the Auburn 26 with a change of ends. Alabama is going from right to left as you listen. Quarterback Barker, backs are split, handoff Williams, tries to cut behind Belser on the block, does. He's to the 20, breaks loose to the 15-yard line. What a great move by Sherman Williams as he broke free from Ken Alvis after he rode behind the block of Maurice Belser, the junior from Cordova. And here's a 4th and inches from the 16. Barker himself over left tackle, he's got it. He's to the 15. Auburn says he doesn't. But I'm pretty sure, and yes, Bill Goss is letting everybody unpile. Bama says he made it. He slashed left, and they're going to have to bring the chains in. First down, Alabama. 12 men just signaled first down. One guy in black and white stripes, and 11 men in crimson and white. In unison, Jerry, they all said first down. Now the 16th play of the drive. A drive's already taken 7.5 minutes. Malone in motion on the 1st and 10 for the 15. Handoff Williams goes to the far side, cuts it back left. He's to the 10, he's to the 5, to the 4-yard line. Huge play. Again, Sherman Williams cut it outside, then turned it back inside as he broke away from the blocking, and he's to the 4. 3rd and goal from the 9. 2 tight ends now on the left side of the line, Hape and Rutledge. Lynch is split in the backfield with Williams. Here's Barker to drop back. Jay rolls right. Jay looks into the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Auburn. To the 5, to the 10, out to the 15. Brian Robinson runs out of bounds at the 20-yard line. From their own 19, Nix the quarterback. Frazier ahead of Davis in the eye. Nix steps back. He'll pump. He'll throw a timing pattern. Looking long. He's got a man there. Bailey's got the grab. He's to the 40. 35-yard line. Thomas Bailey, the flanker from Enterprise, got behind Deshae Townsend and Sam Shade. And they quickly go to work, Auburn does, on a 48-yard pickup down to the Alabama 34. On the 3rd and 6 from the 30, Nix out of the shotgun. On play action, under pressure from Jeffries, throws to a tight end, Fuller. He's got it to the 20, inside to the 17, to the 15, to the 14-yard line before Andy Fuller, the junior from Huntsville, is finally pulled down. And Willie Gaston is on his back, and he is in pain at the 18. I believe he just got run over by that mound of bodies trying to pull Fuller to the turf. The Tide leads 21-7, 8.5 to go. Nix on the handoff to Davis, and with Jeffries stumping and with backup help from Buckner and Shannon Brown, Davis will lose a yard on the play, maybe 2. The Tide called that one perfectly. 4 wideouts for Auburn, 6 defensive backs for Bama. Willie Gaston is back. 2nd and 12. Football at the Alabama 18. Out of the shotgun, Nix under pressure, throws, intercepted by Damian Jeffries. They threw it right into him. He bobbled it and pulled it down for his 2nd interception of the year. Damian Jeffries, the senior from Sylacauga. And I'll tell you something, folks, he was so close to Patrick Nix that was a hard pass to hang on to, and he got those big mitts around it. 1st and 10 from Bama's own 30. Jay Barker on the handoff. Here Sherman Williams finds an opening. He'll cut across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Picks up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for Bama from their own 35 in no rush, leading, and with 7 minutes to go in the game. Barker on the pitch back to Sherman, follows Terrence Lynch, goes outside of the block. He's forward, picks up the first down, and rumbles across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Del McGee, Brian Robinson, and Harris were there. They expected Sherman to cut inside on Lynch's block, and he went outside. But Bailey is the deep man. Play clock is at 4. 3, 2, they snap it right at the last second, and he gets the kick away over top of pressure. Bailey all the way back to the 5. He comes to the near side 10, 15, stutter step at the 20, angles back to the near sidelines, and gets hit at the 25-yard line and goes down. Compliments of Fernando Davis. A 49-yard punt and a 19-yard return. Auburn's got it 1st and 10. 3rd and 4 from the 32. Alabama now stunting at the defensive line. 4 men will rush again. Nix out of the shotgun, throws the square out, complete to Hicks Poor, out of the 36-yard line, right where he had to get for first down yardage, and then they stop the clock. Alabama still floods the field with defensive backs. 6 of them out there. Out of the shotgun, Auburn. Off the near hash mark. Nix with a single setback into block. He'll backpedal and backpedal. It's a screen. It's to Beasley. 40, 45. Cuts outside 50, and it's Townsend who forks him out of bounds in Alabama territory at the 47-yard line. Good call as Auburn came up with a screen pass to Fred Beasley. It's 1st and 10. Nix, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Lots of time to go. Under pressure, he'll throw into the end zone looking for Sanders. Overthrown, intercepted by Johnson, out of bounds. Intercepted by Johnson, out of bounds. He left his feet about 8.5 yards deep in the end zone, made the grab, falling away, and came out of bounds clearly, but it is now 2nd and 10. 2:46 to go in the game. Good clock management for Auburn. Nix to throw quickly across the middle. Sanders has it. He'll break away from Deshae Townsend and lunge forward to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Nix under center. Nix over top. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown plunge for quarterback Patrick Nix. Matt Hawkins to attempt the extra point. And with 2:23 to go in the ball game, it's a 1-touchdown affair right now. Bama 21, Auburn 14. The Tide has 5 men at the line, 5 men backing them up, and only Rondi Gibson, the deep man. Now Auburn flares out there, 6 on the left side. Here's the kick by Hawkins. It bounces in the air. It's taken by the Crimson Tide. And despite a hard hit, the ball is held on to by Terrence Lynch. And Bama's got the football in wonderful field position. Alabama now with a 4th and 14, so Brian Deal will have to punt for only the 2nd time this half. The deep man is Thomas Bailey, back at his own 10. Auburn is out of timeouts. Here they come with a rush, but Deal gets it away. A high spiraling kick. And Bailey watches it bounce at the 2. It takes an Alabama roll laterally. It is at the 1-yard line and downed by the Tide at the 1. Holy cow! Downed by Alabama at the 1, Brian Deal. 2nd and 10 from their own goal line for Auburn. 1:38 to go. And Bama leads 21-14. Nix to throw from the end zone. He'll throw to the safety valve. It is complete and goes up the sidelines. Townsend pushing him out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 1. Football at Auburn's own 36-yard line. They go left to right. Again, Nix to throw from the shotgun. Under pressure, scampers up, keeps it himself. They don't want to let him get out of bounds, but he'll work his way to the 50-yard line. Nix then hops up. The clock will stop while they move the chains. They're looking at a 4th and about 3 from the Bama 42. Without any timeouts and 38 seconds to go, this, my friends, is the ball game. On the 4th and 3. Shotgun. Nix gets the snap. Throws across. Complete. He's not going to get there. Frank Sanders made the grab. He is stopped a yard shy.
I was looking for something underneath. I was looking for it to go to Sanders or either the other guy on the other side. And I knew it was coming. I was just waiting on it. I knew what the first down was, and all I had to do was just make the play. I did it. I knew he didn't have the first down. But when I hit him, I kind of jarred myself a little bit. That's why I ran off and took my helmet off. I wasn't celebrating. I was really just pulling my helmet off because, I jarred my neck a little bit.
The measurement to determine what happens. The sticks are brought out. The sticks are in place. Both teams are signaling, but the referee says it's Alabama football. Alabama held him. 1st and 10 Bama from the Auburn 30. Jay Barker takes the snap, hits the knees. We're going home. Bama wins 21-14.
That feels great. I mean, just 44 wins feels great, being 11-0 going to the championship game and, going out there and proving that, we're a good football team when all year everybody was saying, I mean, y'all gonna beat Auburn. Auburn gonna beat y'all. You know, this and that. And we came out and we proved it. You know, we proved we were the best team today.
This is the sweetest game in my personal career because you know this is the type of team I wanted to play on. I wanted to come to Alabama. You know, be undefeated and contribute a lot. You know, and come into the game. The stakes were high, and you know we played our ball game. And I was just fortunate to have a part of it.
Coach, if you went out the rest of the way and the other two undefeateds do the same, is there any way you can leapfrog them on your way to get a national?
Yeah, sure we can. Hey, listen, we just played a nationally ranked team. We played a nationally ranked team last week. We're going to play a nationally ranked team next time we play out. Yeah, sure. And, you know, I would think that the schedule is definitely in our favor from here out. I don't think there's any question about that.
Out at midfield, Gene Stallings, surrounded by State Trooper Mike Sullivan and Kerry Sutton. He says a quick word to Terry Bowden, and Alabama is 10-0 now to 11-0 as the Crimson Tide just add to their wonderful season. The $1 Million Band strikes up the chant of Yay Alabama, and it wasn't without its moments, but the Tide is 11-0 and still in the national championship picture.